Hi children, today we can start the new chapter acids, bases and its salts. As the name indicates, we can start with acids. So, you may heard the term acids. Many of our food items, it contains acids. They are said to be edible acids. So, before going to that edible acids section, we can discuss on what it is meant by the acids. Yes, acid, it is a compound. What is meant by compound? So, the elements, when it combines, it results the compound. Elements in the sense, hydrogen, it is one of the element. Chlorine, it is one of the element. Oxygen, it is one of the element. Or sulfur, it is one of the element. Phosphorus, it is one of the element. So, then carbon, it is one of the element. Nitrogen, it is one of the element. So, likewise, there is a lot of elements in chemistry. Right? So, when these elements combines, just imagine when two hydrogen and one oxygen, when it combines, it results H2O. H2O is water molecule. Water, its chemical format of writing the water, it is H2O. Okay. Likewise, when soap, it contains the main important content, that is Na. Na is sodium. It is one of the element. Along with that, one oxygen and one hydrogen. Okay. So, likewise, when these different elements, when it combines, it results the formation of a compound. So, acid is like one of the compound. So, acid means surely in acid there is a one element, it is hydrogen. We told about that acid is a compound. Compound means not only one element, you know that there is some other elements also needed. So one of the element, it should be the hydrogen in the case of an acid. So there is a lot of acids example, it's there. So with the help of that example, I will explain the same. HCl. HCl, here you know that one element, it is hydrogen, other element, it is chlorine. So, due to this combination of these two elements, it results HCl, the compound. HCl is an acid because it contains one element, it is hydrogen. Right? So, likewise, H2SO4. This is another acid example. Its name is sulfuric acid. Here you know that two hydrogen, one sulfur, four oxygen, it combines. So, surely it is a compound. So, that's why we are saying that acid is a compound. And one of the element here in this acid, it is a hydrogen. Okay. If you consider HNO3, it is a nitric acid. It is one of the main component in the fertilizers. H2SO4 also it is used as a fertilizer. Right. So here also H it is there. Here it contains HN3 oxygen. So it's a compound. It is an acid also. Okay. Likewise, different examples. It's the HCl hydrochloric acid, the name. H2SO4 sulfuric acid, the name. The acetic acid. This acid, it is very familiar to you. The acetic acid. Vinegar. Vinegar, it contains this acid. It is an edible acid. Right? Edible acid means when we are taking that acid in the food as a food, it is not making so much harmful. But when you are intake of this HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, all, it will be resulting lot of problems because that it's not considered as an edible acids. Okay. Then the carbonic acid, it's an edible acid. Why? Because the carbonic acid, it is present in the soft drinks, soda and all. Okay, this carbonic acid, it is present. Yes, phosphoric acid is another example of the acid also. So, there is a different types of examples of the acids here I given. Then, the classification of the acid is the next one. What's the meaning of classification of acid? That means acid, it is divided into two. One is a strong acid and other is weak acid. What's the meaning of strong and weak? That you know. According to the strength of that acid, it is divided into the strong and weak. Right? Strength and character. So, as I told, when HCl or H2SO4 or HNO3 or H3PO4, when it is just touch on your body, it will be really feels the burning sensation. That means it is a harmful acid. Why it is harmful? Because it is considered as a strong one. Right? The strong acids, example is HCl, H2SO4, HNO3 and H3PO4. While weak acid, I told that edible acid it is a weak. That's why intake of that one it is not resulting any harmful effects. Right? That's why the lactic acid it is present in curd milk. Citric acid it is present in the citrus fruits, lemon, etc. Acetic acid, as I told, it is present in vinegar. Then likewise carbonic acid, I told you, it is present in the soft drinks. Likewise, the acid it is divided, it's strong and weak. Next, properties of an acid. First one of the property, very important property of acid, it is the one of the criteria for distinguishing the acid and base. Yes, so one of the first criteria it is acids taste sour. When you are experiencing lemon juice, lemon it contains an acid, that's an edible acid, citrus fruit it is. So citric acid it contains. So lemon, what's the taste of that one? You know that it is a sour taste substance. And also apple it contains malic acid, grapes tartaric acid, citrus fruits. Likewise, every acid's name I written. So one of the special feature of this acid, it tastes sour. When you are tasting, you can understand the same also. But some of them having great sour taste, some of them having mild sour taste. So according to the strength of the acids, the sour taste, its strength also it will be different. Okay, so that is the first point in the section property of an acid. It is having the sour taste. Okay, if it is an acid, surely there is a sour taste, it will be there. Then as I told, the next is one of the property of the acid, it is corrosive. What is the meaning of corrosion? The destruction, the damage. So as I told, when the acid, when it is touches our body, if there is a strong acid, it is surely it will be making the damage to our body. That means it will be so in any other plants or animals or any living tissue or sometimes wood and all, it will be having some damages. And metals, there is a surely the damage it will be happen when the acid it is falls on them. So that the damage of that metal we are telling the name is corrosion. Corrosive, the damage, that indicating the word the corrosion. So acids are generally we are saying that it is corrosive in nature. Okay, next one, acids dissolves in water. In the lab, chemistry lab and all, we are using the acids most of the way, mainly in two ways, that it is concentrated one and also diluted one. The term you know that the dilute means addition of water, that it is the word indicating. So concentration means without water, when we are using the acid, it is said to be the concentration. Dilution means the addition of water. But here when we are trying to add the water in acid, there is a one necessary rule we have to be follow. In the case of a dilution, we think that the acid you take first in the beaker and add water into this beaker. That is the usual method we are preferring for a dilution. But it is a wrong method in the case of a dilution of acid. Why? Because when we are trying to add the water directly to this acid it is a concentrated one, no. So the acid it will be splash out and because of the heat generation. So it will be making damage to those who are standing near to that beaker. They will surely affect. They will severely affecting the burning. Right? That's why don't use the method of the normal dilution to this acid. Don't add water directly to acid. So which method we have to be follow for the dilution of acid? That's a question. That method it is, take the water in a beaker first and add the acid drop wise. Don't put suddenly. Don't pour suddenly. Pour it into this water beaker slowly and drop wise. So there is no such a heat generation and there is no splash out of the acid or water from that. Yes, so that method it is more preferable for the addition of the dilution of acids. Next property it is acids can be strong and weak. Most of the edible our food items it contains the weak acids. Okay, the edible one. That's why it is edible. Mainly 4 properties we discussed. Now we can discuss on the uses of acids. We are using the acids. One of the important role of the acid it is in our stomach itself. There is a hydrochloric acid it is present. In our stomach there is one of the acid it is there. The acid it is HCl. That's why we are feeling sometime the acidity and all. Many of them heard that I'm feeling acidic, or that person it is he is feeling the acidic problem. Likewise. So what's the reason for that? Because in our stomach there is an acidic content HCl. It's the that HCl it is helpful for digesting our food. But if according to any situation, if the HCl content if it is more, that is resulting the acidic problems. So the HCl it is needed in our stomach for digesting our food. As many of the industries they are using the acid for their products preparation. Then HNO3 nitric acid it is used as a fertilizer, and it is used for the plastic preparation, photographic films, explosive and dyes. This is one of the important component for these preparations. Likewise H2SO4 it is also used one of the component for the fertilizer preparation and paint, plastics, dyes and batteries also. HCl it is used for removing the rust from the metals. We know that when we are keeping the iron pot for a long time in the atmosphere, what will be happen? Surely the rust formation. So when we are trying to use this HCl, it is helpful for removing the rust from that metal. Now we can discuss on one of the important application of the acids. Our grandparents and all, they are usually saying that don't cook the food items if the food items having the character of the sour taste, like the tamarind when we are trying to add, or a lime juice or vinegar. When these substances when we are adding for preparing that particular food item, don't cook that particular food in a metal vessel. They are advising that you have to be use earthen pot for that preparation of that particular food. What's the reason? Because there is a reason. If there is a sour tasty substance like this tamarind or tomato or curd when we are using for that preparation of that particular food item, they surely contain acid. So acid it is present there. In this acid content we are taking, if we are taking in a metal vessel for cooking, what happens? This acid and metal there is a chance of chemical reaction. Metal and acid when they are trying to be react, it will be producing some products. That one it's not good for our body. That is why they are telling that don't cook the sour tasty substances in a metal vessel. The metal and acid reaction it will be taking place, and it results the food it will be spoiled, and it results lot of problems to our body.